Great, so we're here at Tour de Italia 2017, and we're gonna have a little chat with a guy today that got my attention. So I've been known for perusing cycling results, a little bad habit of mine. And this guy stood out for me now, not just because of his name, but seeing him up near the top of the results. So Zola, tell us, first of all, you say your last name.
So last name is Mehlomakulu.
So Mehlomakulu. So you can see how he got my attention that way, but that name was at the top of the results. Now, the reason he got my attention, he was in Elite 4, won there, went into Elite 3, and then jumped up into Elite 1-2, and his Bike the Bruce was your first Elite 1-2 road race?
Yes, it was. Bike the Bruce, first one. Finished 8th in that race.
8th place. So that is a rise through cycling ranks that you rarely see. Some people spend their whole career in E4, E3. So take us back a little bit. When did you get into cycling?
A little over 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay, now you told me a little bit of your backstory. Now you look like a pretty trim figure to me.
Yeah, so about 3 years ago, I was heavily involved with rowing. I was coaching and made a decision to transition into being active rather than telling people how to be active, and picked up a bike and just started riding.
And what kind of weight loss did that turn into for you?
So I'm down a total of 85 pounds now.
So 85 pounds from riding a bicycle and getting serious about it. So when was your first race?
First race was Good Friday road race of this year.
So this year was your first race?
That's correct, yeah.
So when did you know you were good on a bike?
I don't know if I would say I'm good yet, but people around Kingston were saying, hey, you should go out and try a race, and a friend of mine really encouraged me, and he's been supporting me throughout the season. So after my success at Preston Street, I was like, okay, maybe I'm okay at this.
So you started off racing. Was there nerves there, or were you kind of like, I'll just see what's happening here?
I was incredibly nervous.
Do you find you're still nervous when you pin it? I mean, I guess when you're going through the ranks like that, every time you go to a new level, there's got to be some nerves there, right?
Yeah, definitely some nerves, but I'm much more comfortable with my bike handling skills. And, as you go up in the categories, the guys tend to be a little bit more friendly towards one another. So it's been a positive experience working through E3, and then Bike the Bruce was a really good experience.
So tell me, what would you consider your strength? Are you an all-rounder, a sprinter? How do you look at it?
I don't think I've really been riding long enough to know just yet. Right now, I'm just kind of working on everything, but hopefully we'll focus on something next year.
And are you still independent?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so do you think to yourself, how come no one's come knocking on my door, or has someone and you've just decided to stay independent?
A few people have asked me about reaching out and that kind of stuff, but just trying to figure out what I want to do right now with the sport.
Right, and do you see yourself staying in the sport for a while? Do you enjoy it?
Absolutely.
A lot of suffering though, right?
Yeah, it's certainly not easy.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to see Zola in our main event today, our Pro 1-2 race. And have you ever done a race this big?
No, this will be the biggest race for sure.
All right, so we'll look for Zola out there later. Thank you, Zola. And again, he came all the way from Kingston, so I appreciate him traveling down here. Thanks, Zola.
Thank you.